Good morning, Paid Panthers. Mrs. Covarrubias coming to you from the library. I have a few decorations up. Might be able to see a few there. I'm getting ready for the Christmas season, so I'm excited about that. So I thought I would read a few Christmas stories for you to listen to during December or during your Christmas break, whenever you have time to sit and listen. So I always like to start off the season with one of my favorite books, and I bet you can guess why. One, it's about a cat, and two, it's about a cat in the library. So Dewey's Christmas in the Library. So I love to share this book with you. This book is authored by Vicki, Myron, and Bret, Witter, and illustrated by Steve James. I really love the illustrations in this book. They just come alive. So you see Christmas decorations and books. Oh, I love it. It's my favorite. This book page always reminds me of downtown Vacaville at Christmas time. Snow and ice, twinkling lights, kids bundled up on a cold winter night, hot chocolate and Santa Claus and decorations just right. In the small town of Spencer, Iowa, Christmas was everyone's favorite time of the year. Everyone, that is, except Dewey, read more books, the town's one-year-old library cat. Dewey, you see, was just learning about holidays. On Halloween, Dewey discovered candy. He slept through Thanksgiving. So when the giant Christmas tree box came out of storage, Dewey didn't know what to expect. But when he saw those tree branches, Dewey knew just what to do. He sniffed and licked and cuddled them, and hopped and rustled and rolled. I got a present, he sang as he danced. A great, big, delicious present. He thinks that's his present. Glitter came next, then angels, tinsel, lights. Dewey was having the time of his life. And then everything went quiet. Too quiet. Dewey's friend, Vicki the librarian, had been helping the children at the craft table. She looked around. Where's Dewey, she wondered. All of a sudden, Dewey came racing past. But he didn't look like himself. He looked like a great big marshmallow cat. Uh-oh, he has a bag on his head. Cats love bags, don't they? The children chased him left, then right, to the front and the back and the side, until they finally caught him in the picture book aisle. Don't worry, Dewey, the oldest boy laughed. It's just a paper bag. Oh, you can tell he's frightened because all of his hair stands up and his tail's really bushy. Dewey was free, but he was not happy. Nasty bag monster, he thought, curling up in a wreath to lick his fur. But it was Christmas time. Excitement was in the air. Before he even finished licking his tail, something new caught Dewey's eye. What is it? If I sneak, he thought, and stretch and pounce, I think I can. Oh, what's he gonna do? Catch that skinny red mouse. Oh, is that a mouse tail? No. Dewey swung on the end. The yarn bounced on his head. He chased and reached and pounced again. The ball tackled him instead, and the next thing Dewey knew, he was all tangled up in red yarn. Boy, do you think he lost that fight? Dewey's funny, a little girl said. Dewey looked up. All the children were watching him, and behind them was a big, beautifully decorated Christmas tree. Wowzy whiskers, Dewey thought as he looked at the tree. It's Dew-rific, and it's all for me. Look at that really cool tree, and it says Dewey loves Christmas. And there's remember the kids were making decorations with Miss Vicki, the librarian, and you notice some of them have little kitty cat pictures on them. And notice the books at the bottom, they're all about cats. It reminds me of the Christmas tree thing that we have in downtown Vacaville too. All day Dewey lay happily under his tree. That night he explored up and down, round and round. Dewey and his red yard round through the branches and the decorations on the tree. Uh-oh, has your kitty cat ever climbed into the tree? Not a good idea. Oh my, Vicki said when she saw the tree the next morning. It was covered with yarn, and it looked fantastic. Great idea, Dewey, Vicki said. Then she smiled, petted Dewey on the head, picked up the tree, and carried it right out the front door. Trailing behind her like a lost kitten was Dewey's new ball of yarn. But it's mine, Dewey thought. Oh, he's sad. His yarn is leaving. His Christmas tree is leaving. That day, the library was closed, so Dewey moped. Yuck, he said to his food. Double yuck, he said to his water dish. He pushed away his favorite toy. He ignored his bed. Christmas is lonely, Dewey thought, even with the wreaths and the lights. Oh, poor Dewey's all alone. Dewey was still curled up on the floor when the librarians came back Monday morning. First they brought the stuffed cats. So what, Dewey thought. Then the cat books. A little better. Then, my tree, my Dew-rific tree. Oh, he's dancing a jig. We won first prize, Vicki said, pointing to the blue first place ribbon. And it was all because of your yarn idea, Dewey. But Dewey didn't care about first prize. He was just happy to have his Christmas tree back. And he knew, deep in his heart, the award wasn't all because of him. He had a little help. And now Dewey wanted to share his Dew-licious tree and his special first Christmas with all his friends, too. Friends like you. Merry Christmas. Love, Dewey. The end. Well, I hope you liked one of my favorite Christmas books, too, as much as I do. Keep looking back. Keep checking back for more books to be read during this Christmas time. Hope to see you there. Bye.